Not gonna lie, today, when Maya joined our call, I was breastfeeding Finn under my shirt. And that's not the first time it's happened in the last month when a guest got on, so there's that. Let's get this podcast started. Welcome back to Not Gonna Lie, a Wave original brought to you by Old Navy. I'm your host, Kylie Kelce, personal short order cook for 4 tiny humans. I'm currently rewatching Gilmore Girls because it's fall. You're supposed to. And I refuse to admit that I can actually sing. F*** you, Queen Emma. I can't actually sing. Queen Emma's threatening me with playing Loud Little Town. And that's messed up. Great song if it had been sung by somebody else. I'm always slightly fearful that when we have a musical guest on the podcast, that someone is going to tip them off that I did something I shouldn't have done and hopped on a charity Christmas album because my husband asked me to. Coming up on today's episode, Halloween is only a couple weeks away, so I'm going to get honest about the Halloween costume situation this year in the Kelce house. Plus, my Doomscroll was straight scrolling this week. Really? That's what we're saying, Emma? Plus, my Doomscroll was straight scrolling this week. I'm going to talk about the phrase, "we're pregnant." Who the fuck is we? After that, I'm going to be joined by a dream guest. She's the comedy legend you know from SNL and Bridesmaids. You guessed it. I have no business talking to her. It's Maya Rudolph. Gosh, this is incredible. But first, it's mid-October, so I figured we'd get a little spooky around here. This is Can I Be Honest About Halloween Costumes, brought to you by Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Also, speaking of Skittles, I gotta get our candy bowl stocked up soon. You know, I'm going right for the Snickers. Gotta get some Milky Way in the mix, because that caramel is good. Speaking of caramel, my favorite. Who doesn't love cookies and caramel in a Twix? It's my favorite. I like to bite it and try and hit the little divots in the cookie. If you don't know what I'm talking about, never mind. Because it might just be a me thing. Okay, where was I? If anyone has young kids, you know that the premise of picking a costume can get a little dicey. We are currently in the situation of buzzer beater, okay? Typically, I like to have a 3-week rule for the girls, giving me their costume that they would like. In other words, I want a 3-week buffer for me to be able to order the costume and for it to come in the mail. But you know what 3 weeks is in terms of a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old? It's fucking forever. It's forever. And it's 3 weeks worth of, I have ordered the costume. And then it's forever of trying to figure out how many other costumes I can name that I would like to be for Halloween before my costume arrives. I do typically buy their costumes. I made their costumes 1 year. We'll insert a picture of that here. Editor Brad's going to nail that. I know it. And, they were a corn on the cob and a pea pod. That was Ellie and Y. And that was a nod to my sister and I wore that exact costume when we were little. And it was adorable. And it was made of felt. And it was a one and done. Because I'm pretty sure I had to stitch it onto Wyatt. Maybe I'll do it next year. No, I shouldn't. I didn't enjoy myself, but they looked so cute. And I do think a homemade costume, it builds character. Because there's always going to be this moment of like, what is it? Oh, it's a corn on the cob. And that brings me to my next point, which is family costumes. Family costumes to the people who get their entire family to dress up in the same theme, and your kids are older than, let's say, 4 or 5, the fuck? How you do that? How'd you do that? How'd you do that? Because 2 years ago, we were supposed to do The Little Mermaid as a collective family. I had an Ursula costume that I never put on, but it's in a bin in the basement. Jason was King Triton. Wyatt was supposed to be Ariel. Ellie was Flounder, which was one of the cutest costumes I've ever seen. Accompanied with one of the other cutest costumes I've ever seen, which was Sebastian, and that was Bennie. Okay. In the last, I'm talking the very last minute before we leave the house, Wyatt decides she doesn't want to be Ariel. This girl has a wig, a full Ariel costume that came, with ample time. She, when it came, put on the wig, put on the whole costume, was flipping her hair around. She was so into it. I'm not joking. 5 minutes before we left the house, she goes, I don't want to be Ariel. I want to be a witch. And the messed up part is that we had a witch costume that was a hand-me-down costume from someone in her closet. So we then had Mom dressed as nothing, Dad on the other podcast as King Triton, Wyatt dressed as a witch, and Flounder and Sebastian. It was in that moment that I decided, fuck family costumes. Fuck them. This year, I'm pretty sure we're going to have 2 Elsas, maybe 3. Who knows? I don't care. I don't care. Because the only thing that a family costume would do is make a really cute social media post. And I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I don't actually fucking post that much, so I'm not committed to that bit, and I will not be partaking. You're gonna bleep that, right? While we're talking costumes, I figured I'd give you guys some of my tiny human costume tips I've gathered over the years. Number 1, don't choose anything that will elicit the response, I'm itchy. Okay? Maybe even put a layer of clothing under the costume. Number 2, don't purchase a costume that will scare the shit out of the other siblings. My children would not be allowed to be a spider. Oh, we bought a dinosaur costume for Ellie last year, I think. It had to get donated within 48 hours. She was like, it's in the house. I can feel its presence. Anything that's too realistic or has eyes that are too realistic, we're out. We're not doing it. Number 3, do pick a kid costume that comes with a tail. Because there's nothing cuter than that. God, when the Flounder costume, it was like a bubble costume. So the bottom was sort of a little bit wider. And then it had Flounder's little tail. Are you kidding me? Number 4, do limit glitter like your life depends on it. Glitter. Horrific. Number 5, for all of your diapered tiny humans, do seek out costumes. You know exactly where I'm headed with this. With diaper access. Okay? You know exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get them dressed head to toe. And then their face is going to start to turn red. And you're going to hear a faint You know what that means? They got a surprise in store for you, trick or treat. You know what I'm saying? That's it for my costume tips. And Can I Be Honest, brought to you by Skittles. Send us your tips, comment on YouTube, Spotify, or the NGL subreddit. That's right, we're on Reddit. Get in there. Now, let's move right on over to Doomscroll of the week. I doomscrolled past a viral Reddit thread this past week where people were debating the phrase, quote, "we're pregnant." The post says, "My husband keeps saying we're pregnant, and it drives me up a wall. As supportive as he is, and as much as I appreciate the sentiment behind what he is trying to say, when he says we're pregnant, he is not pregnant. I am the pregnant person. Ugh, men can be so annoying." Oh. Now, I do think I've corrected myself a couple times on this show about me saying we were pregnant or we got a pregnancy test, a positive pregnancy test. I completely see where this woman is coming from. It also, being on the other side of things, being out of pregnancy, that feels like my brain during pregnancy. This rant that she went on, it feels like I feel like I'm having an out of body experience and I'm just like angry typing onto Reddit. To her credit, they are not pregnant. She is pregnant. A top comment on this Reddit post was, "My husband says, quote, we're expecting," which I like. Feels like a good solution. You are expecting. You're both expecting. Coming from someone who does not enjoy being pregnant, I understand the frustration. He is not building a human. He is not tired like a pregnant person can be. He probably likes the smell of food, which is honestly one of the most infuriating things about pregnancy. Your relationship with food, if you are a person who typically is someone who just gets a lot of joy out of indulging in things that you like, it just, yeah. It feels like I read my inner thoughts while pregnant, although my husband does not say we're pregnant. But I do wonder if he caught a vibe. I wonder if he's a fast learner. I wonder if there was a moment while I was mean during pregnancy, because I'm mean during pregnancy, and postpartum me can be like, wow, I was in a bad mood. Wow, she was grumpy. I wonder if there was a moment in time where I said something along the lines of like, we're pregnant. No, we're not. I'm pregnant. Where he was just like, oh, okay, don't say we're pregnant. Because he's a smart guy. Here we go. And the last thing on our doom scroll, looks like we have some sort of mystery club here from TikTok user @you're an asshole. Let me finish my statement. @turtle girl in an NGL world 876213. Queen Emma. Roll the clip. Is there even a clip?
Hey chat, Queen Emma here. And welcome to my TikTok that I definitely didn't want anyone to see, especially not Kylie. This is a PowerPoint presentation party for one. And my PowerPoint presentation is called Why the 48-Minute Rule Sucks Ass. Okay, number one.
I'm crying.
Chat, it forces us to edit out tangents and great stories from our guests that the real ones deserve to hear. Too long didn't read? It's killing all our auras. The upgrade from 45 to 48 minutes was hella chill. So what's another 12 minutes among sisters?
Oh my God.
Number two, there's never been a real one who was mad about a longer episode. Oh man, we got extra time with Kylie today? That fucking sucks. Said no one ever. Okay? We make our art for the people, and the people want Cool 60. Number three,
I'm crying.
the Cool 60 episodes are watched by more people, so more fans get to enjoy it. Number goes up, so does happiness. Easy follow there, Kylie. Also, by the way, what's cooler than Jason's mullet that you're not extremely into? Cool 60. Got your ass. All right. And number 4, I rest my case.
You're
That's
such
it.
an
That was the last one.
asshole.
Okay, thanks. Bye. I'll see you in a little bit.
She said, see you in a little bit. She said, see you in a little bit. And,
also, the 48-minute rule is totally turtle ass.
First of all, I am crying. There are tears in my eyes. What the actual Queen Emma? I want that on TikTok. I want the world to see that. For our audio listeners, that was Queen Emma's voice doing a PowerPoint presentation in front of her own television in her living room in the dark of night. I'm not guaranteeing a cool 60 if you post that, but I do want to see, I want to doom scroll the comments on that TikTok. So you post it to TikTok or I won't even consider it. I'm mad at how much I loved that. Okay. That's it for Doomscroll of the week. Now, let's get to a brand new edition of Tiny Human Question of the Week, brought to you by Perplexity. Once again, this is a segment dedicated to the random, difficult to answer, and constant questions I get asked by my own tiny humans. It's a lot of why. And then I answer the why, and then they say why again. And Queen Emma was actually on the phone the other day and was listening to a conversation where I was eating a salad and Bennie asked why I had salad dressing. And I said, because that's what you put on a salad. And she said, why? And I said, to make it taste better. And she said, why? And so a lot of times I have to find a destination that we can arrive at. It's more difficult than you'd think. So for this week's question, a little backstory. The girls, they love lipstick, otherwise known as Lip-ick. Do we let them wear Lip-ick? No. They're not allowed because Dad is vehemently against Lip-ick. And to be fair, I don't really want them wearing Lip-ick either. But Bennett's fascination with Lip-ick makes it so that anything in the house that is remotely Lip-ick shaped, paint sticks, non-toxic, chill out. Glue sticks, also non-toxic, chill out. End up slowly migrating towards her lips to be put on as Lip-ick. So, Bennett asked the other day, Ma, why does Lip-ick make you look beautiful? And that is exactly how it was pronounced. Lip-ick, make you look beautiful. Now, I said something to the effect of, well, sometimes when you want to be fancy, you can put a little color on your lips. Of course, that was not sufficient, and we ended up in another why tunnel. Why? Because sometimes you want to look fancy. Why? Because maybe you have somewhere to go. Why? Because you got invited somewhere, even though everybody knows you don't want to leave the house. You get it. Let's get Bennie a serious answer, though. Queen Emma, can you pull up Perplexity and ask, why does lipstick make you look beautiful? Lipstick can make you look beautiful by enhancing the shape, color, and fullness of your lips, drawing attention to your face and complementing your natural features. Easy. Wearing lipstick can boost your self-confidence. That's what Bennie's talking about. Definitely what Bennie is leaning into. Anyone who wears lipstick around Bennie, she will clock it immediately. That's it for Tiny Human Question of the Week, brought to you by Perplexity. Coming up, Maya Rudolph is joining me. I'm going to try to compose my fangirl energy. While I do that, enjoy these messages from me. One of my favorite things to do is introduce the real ones to all of my favorite things. And guys, Old Navy is another one of those things. I love Old Navy because it has tall girl things and it has little girl things. And they're very cute and have very nice patterns. And the girls can pick out dresses. They have great swimsuits in the summer. All the things. I love to go in the pool. Because we love to go in the pool. Now, with Dad. And if you're already gearing up for the holiday season, you can celebrate the magic of the season with Old Navy. From holiday parties to gatherings with your friends to family photos, you can find the perfect look at prices as delightful as Old Navy's adorable styles. It's also incredibly convenient to shop online at oldnavy.com. I love online shopping because that's where you get the tall girl sizes. Love a tall girl size. You guys know I need that long inseam. Old Navy has great gifts for everyone on your list, including their jingle jammies in 22 mixable magical prints, stocking stuffers, cozy winter wear, activewear, and Disney gear. Shop in-store and online at oldnavy.com. Attention, real ones, if you're anything like me, then consider this your official reminder to stock up on your candy for trick-or-treaters and grab some Skittles while you're at it. And Skittles is producing more than just their iconic candy this Halloween season. They've also got a new TikTok series you've got to check out. That's right, Skittles is flipping the script on the whole spooky angle and instead hit us with a 90s style sitcom called Ghost Roommate. Ghost Roommate follows two roommates, one human, one ghost, as they navigate life, Halloween, and their love for Skittles. What more could you ask for? Fans can binge the full season on TikTok in 63 seconds. Add that to your Doomscroll. Most brands use short clips to get you to watch longer ads. Skittles is doing the opposite, using longer videos to pull you into their bite-sized sitcom series. Bite-sized? Get it? You get it. Guys, they're only 6 seconds long. Oh. R.I.P. Vine. I love 6-second videos. Check out Ghost Roommate and grab some Skittles this Halloween. Sitcom the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. She's the hilarious 6-time Emmy Award winner and comedy icon you know and love from Saturday Night Live, Bridesmaids, Grown Ups, and her hit show Loot on Apple TV. Season 3 is streaming now. And now she's officially, not gonna lie, Maya Rudolph, welcome to the show.
It's so nice to be here.
I am so excited to have you.
Aw.
I don't even know where to start. Every single time I get to watch something, SNL, Bridesmaids, at literally anything you're in, Loot, it's just such a good laugh.
Thanks.
And you're incredible.
That's a really nice compliment.
Don't need to tell you that.
Thank you. You can always tell me that. It's nice
great.
to hear it. Let's be honest. It really helps.
Good.
Because at home, I'm a mom and I have a house full of teenagers and everything I say is wrong.
That'll tear you down.
You think? It's so heavy. You're like
tough critics,
man. You think like, oh, I gave birth to these humans. I gave them life and they're my BFFs forever. And they let me dress them and I suggest things and they have to obey. And then one day they just turn on you. They're like, you're wrong. That's not right. And I know it's right.
Yeah.
I'm just preparing you for I'm actually like preparing you for the future. So when it hits, it doesn't hit as hard because they come out of it.
I do think they're easing me into it though, because our 4-year-old looked at me this morning when I said, we have to hurry up and put our shoes on or we're going to be late. And she said, like we usually are. I said, okay.
Wow.
Okay. Well, shots fired. Got it.
Shots
Thank
fired.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, they humble you. Now.
Yeah.
Now that I've taken this completely off the rails.
No, I did.
We'll both take a little credit.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to SNL because I have to ask you about it. Specifically about the group of badass women that you worked with.
Yeah.
This is a dumbass question, so bear with me.
I love it.
As a non-comedian here, what do you think made you all so fucking funny together?
It's actually a great question. And I have to say, it's I think we were all kind of raised with similar ethics in a similar time. I think, because we've all talked about it. You know, I think we were all good daughters, good students. We all more or less I think all of us actually came from similar comedy backgrounds, which was, either Groundlings, where I came from on the West Coast, or Second City on the East Coast. And it's where you learn the skills to be part of a group and write for yourself, and also write for others in order to elevate the scene and learn give and take, as opposed to like just getting up there and me. It was like, I look great when you look great, and I set you up, you set me up. I just think all of those things happened at the same time. And all of us kind of knew each other, or knew of each other more or less. Like, I didn't know Tina and Amy and Rachel. They all knew each other at Second City. But when we met, it was very similar. It was very much like similar roots, like sister from another mister kind of thing, where you're like, we have a lot of the same pop culture references and grew up in the same time. I also just feel like, I don't know, such a great time because we didn't have smartphones. People weren't making the content before we got to make it on Saturday. So we were able to make it and able to, you know, be the first one to coin mom jeans. I mean, that's Tina 150%.
Now, of the following women, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, Rachel Dratch, Kristen Wiig, who made you break the most?
I'm notoriously known for breaking the least. However, I would say, who was I in sketches with the most? I mean, I guess Amy, right? I'm trying to think. I mean, I have a thing with Rachel where I like to make her laugh, but she makes me laugh. I mean, I think Tina's like, she's like the stealth bomber. Like she'll lay something so quiet and so like direct, and you're just like, it's so sharp and insanely funny. I feel like everyone's made me break, but I'm weird. Like it must be a nervous tick. I'm not a breaker. That's not true. Kristen made me break the most in that one sketch. It was Showcase Showdown when we were saying Chicken by Chicken Man.
Chicken by Chicken Man.
That's what it was. And you know why? I know why. She started laughing before we started doing the sketch.
She started off on the wrong foot.
She was just giggling. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I can't stop. I don't know what's happening. And I thought it was just a dress. And then at air, the minute she got into the golf cart, it was over. She was crying. Like when you see someone crying, it's like church laughter. You can't stop. It's over.
No, it's the back seat of the car when your parents are already pissed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now that's another side of things, like you being that good at not breaking.
I mean, I don't know if it's good or if it's just like paranoia to be like, don't get in trouble.
But is that like what's happening in your brain? Because my brain equates it to like the edge of breastfeeding, right? Like I'm like it with a baby crying near me and I'm like, oh my God, cookies, pineapples, capybara, like literally anything to not think about the child crying. That's how I equate it. Is there a thought process that you do, or is it just like, you're just like, I'm powering through, eye on the prize?
It's so funny.
It's not conscious.
It's not conscious. No. As a matter of fact, like I genuinely don't know why. Like I don't look nervous when I'm super nervous, like about to start the show, but my body fully sweats. Like I get that horrific, they call it like flop sweat, just like wet armpit. It's just wet armpit. It's awful. And it's not even like BO. It's just like water. Just like You're nervous. Your body's nervous. It's letting you know. But I seem really cool and calm.
That's so nice I really
don't know why, but I'm not.
That's so nice. I still remember I got up to public speak somewhere and I walked in and I was so upset because it was an acrylic, like clear podium.
Ugh.
And I was like, the minute I got up there, I was like, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. You're going to be able to see my knees trembling. It's a thing. It happens. We're just going to eyes up here. We're going to pretend.
But that's the difference. If I had to go speak to a room of people as myself, I too would look nervous. If I'm performing, I do not look nervous. I don't know why that is. Like if you have to, like when you go to your kids' school night and they go around and they say, we're going to go around the room. I'm like, God damn it.
Can we not?
Do I have to say my name? The thought of hearing myself say my name makes me like all the saliva in my mouth just run away. It makes me so nervous to go, hi, I'm Maya. It's awful. Nobody likes that. And I really don't like it. I don't like the sound of my voice. When I had an answering machine and you could hear your outgoing message, you'd be like, hi, I'm Maya. Leave message. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the sound. I don't like any of it.
We should get rid of that. We should hide my name as name tags and call it a day.
Call it a day. Just call it a day. Although no one would get my name right, which is a whole other. People still don't know how to spell or say Maya. And you know what? God bless. It's okay.
I'm sorry, what?
So my whole life, no one can get my name right or spell it right, which is why when I go to Starbucks, I do not say Maya, because if I say Maya, then the person will write M-Y-A or M-I-A on the cup, which is not the spelling of my name. And then the next person will say Mia. And then I have to say, yeah, right here. It's me, Mia.
I can't get over the fact that people don't know how to spell your name. So what's the worst pronunciation you've heard?
Of my name? I've heard Mia, Maya, Moira.
Nuh-uh.
Moira. Can you tell me anyone you've met under the age of 85 named Moira? Who's named Moira? Anybody? Do I look like a Moira?
Let's start in a more pressing question. Where the fuck's the R?
There's no R.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. This is going to keep me up at night.
But just so you know, I do not give my name at Starbucks. It just doesn't work. It's not worth it.
So what's the go-to?
Donna. It's Donna. Everybody knows Donna.
No one's fucking up Donna.
Not one person has fucked up Donna. Not one.
Wow. Okay.
So if you see me, just scream, hey, Donna. I'll go, hey. Well, no.
Hey, Donna, how's that chai latte?
It's bussing. It is bussing.
Oh, my God. Okay. I'm so distracted by that.
No, it's a tragedy. Like I had to reroute my whole morning routine to figure out how to not get bummed out every time I give my name at Starbucks. It's quality problems, man.
Moira.
Moira.
I'm not. Also, if I ever see you in person, I'm not saying hi, Donna. I'm saying hi, Moira.
Moira. Myra? Did I mention Myra?
There's no R.
Oh, people love to call me Myra. Oh, it's Myra Randolph.
I can't.
Who is named these things? Mariah?
Also,
I've gotten Mariah.
Okay.
I've gotten Mariah before.
But besides that, how, after all of the iconic shit that you have done, are people not getting your name right?
Oh, please. Everywhere I go, because everyone has a phone in their hand, people see me and I see their eyes go like this. And then they go like this and they talk to their friend. And then they pick up their phone because they're trying to figure out my name. And they're like, because they know Bridesmaids or they know Grown Ups, but they don't totally remember my name. Sometimes I feel like maybe because all the years at Saturday Night Live, you play so many different things. I wore so many wigs, I was so many characters. Maybe people don't really know what I look like. Also, I just feel like I don't really wear makeup. When I'm not working, am a normal person in going through life. So I feel like when people see me on the street, they're like, where's her makeup? That's not her. Or a lot of times people will say, that's not her to me, or like in front of me, they'll go, that's not her. That happened to me. You know how sometimes at the airport, you have to take those buses to the plane,
Yes.
like the shuttle bus. And you're like, really? All this construction. And you guys made me get on this thing where I'm like doing this with my bags now.
Yes.
Just was on one recently. And these two women were like talking to each other, and they were like, one was like, and the other goes, that's not her. Right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be like, yeah, it is her. But I did. So I was like, yeah, it's not her. Not today. Today it's not her. Today she's tired.
That's like when people used to ask my husband, they'd be like, aren't you Travis Kelce? They'd accidentally slip up on the wrong brother.
It's great.
And he would be like, nah, it's not me.
I mean,
and would not. That's
right.
it. That's all he would give them. And I'm like, I can't even fault you because you didn't lie.
Didn't lie. Wasn't rude. It's not him.
Nope. Wasn't him. Now, you mentioned portraying different people on SNL. You portrayed a lot of real people. Oprah, Kamala Harris, Beyonce. Who was the hardest to learn to impersonate?
Oprah. Oprah was hard because... And it was early on, like, you know how at this point, everybody kind of knows what the Oprah impression is, or like at a certain point, like everyone was doing an Obama impression. And you're like, oh yeah, that's it. But like somebody had to do it first. And I watched Oprah growing up, but I didn't have an impression of her. And to be fair, like I never started SNL as an impressionist. I think I'm the person that if I'm telling a story about somebody, I mimic their voice, but I don't think of myself as like, here's my 50 impressions. Like I feel like I do characters more.
Now, speaking of your impressions, I had my producer pull a clip from the last time you played Beyonce. I'd love to play it and have you break it down if that's okay.
No problem.
Okay.
All right, so Cowboy Carter is part of a 3-album trilogy.
You need to shut your Charlie Brown looking ass up for a minute and you need to listen to me. Beyonce about to do something very human. So I need you to blur my face in 3, 2, 1.
Outstanding, first of all.
Well, thank you.
The Hot Ones clip I had to take because this is not the only time that you've been in character on Hot Ones.
No, that was the third time. First of all, I love Hot Ones. When we were shooting Loot, I was like, can we do a Hot Ones? Like, that's the show that Molly would go on. She'd want to go on Hot Ones and be like, I got this. And then I think it was somebody else's idea for Beyonce to do Hot Ones the first time I did it on SNL. It was not mine. I think it was Mikey and Streeter's idea, who I think Mikey's playing Sean. And then we had so much fun. We wanted to do it again because we wanted the idea of like, she will not give up. She wants to win Hot Ones and she will not be defeated.
Now, you just mentioned Molly on Loot goes on Hot Ones in season 1.
We're blowing my fucking shorts out on fucking national television!
It's a YouTube show.
I don't give a what the it is!
And I'm still not sure if anyone on TikTok realizes that's not really you.
I know. Doesn't that sum up TikTok for you?
It does. Now, there are comments on the TikTok. God damn, she was so rude at the end. She's being so mean to him. You can clearly see him get uncomfortable. Have you had to correct anyone in real life?
Many times.
You have.
So okay. I got a compliment recently from a bartender who said, you were great on Hot Wings.
Oh.
And I said, thank you. I was never on Hot Ones. It was just a scene we did on my TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't matter. He was like, yeah. Like, I want to believe exactly what I believe. It's fascinating. My name is Molly in the clip.
Yes.
It's not Maya. Now, granted, maybe the lady from the shuttle bus was watching it and she was like, not her. And she was on Hot Ones. Like, I get it. It's confusing. I don't expect everybody to know everything about me.
Is it confusing? Is it? I think the real ones will agree, in addition to pulling your kids in a wagon through an apple orchard or a warm slice of Dutch apple crumb with no ice cream. One of the other best parts of fall is making your house feel cozy and festive, but not scary. My children will not tolerate spooky decorations, and I can respect that. A great place to shop for some cozy fall decor is Macy's, because on top of helping you curate looks for you, their fall fashion guide curates looks for your home. They've got all sorts of collections, including candy-coated electronics with bold color appliances from great brands like Smeg and KitchenAid. And if you're into textures and layers for your house, Macy's offers a ton of great vintage prints like plaids, checks, and stripes from brands like UGG and Arch Studio. Perfect for throw pillows and blankets that'll complement any fall movie night. You guys know it's all about Hocus Pocus. Yeah. We're definitely watching that tonight. You can check out all of this fall home decor right now. Shop at Macy's.com or in store. If you're a real one, you're well aware of my love for Peloton. And if you're new to the show, then welcome. Let me tell you about my love of Peloton. Peloton is shaping the future of fitness with a brand new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus, powered by Peloton IQ. I love Peloton. I love our Tread Plus, and I love our bike. I love the fact that you can log into your Peloton app on your phone and take a Pilates or a yoga class, if that's all you can squeeze in. I can literally take it wherever with me. And then also hop on the Peloton Tread Plus and make sure that my joints don't get as mad at me as they do out on the asphalt. Peloton IQ tracks your progress and suggests weights that challenge you so you can get stronger. The new movement tracking camera allows Peloton IQ to count your reps and correct your form in real time, taking the guesswork out of your workout so you can train safer, lift smarter, and be called out if you're half-assing it. We're full-assing it only around here, guys. Let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go. Explore the new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com. I'd love to ask you some more about Loot. The third season is officially out right now on Apple TV. Go stream it immediately after this. I saw a clip from season 3, spoiler alert, where your character Molly says one of my favorite phrases.
What?
You want to fuck around and find out?
Yeah. You want to fuck around and find out? I love saying that. When there's moments in life to say it, isn't it satisfying?
Beyond satisfying.
Oof.
It hits so hard.
Yes.
And it's such a more fun way to say, like, karma's a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
You fucked around, you found out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like, I'm so angry that I'm calm.
Yeah.
I'm level-headed and I'm filled with rage.
You're fucking welcome.
Oh, you want to fuck around and find out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm calm and I'm letting you know that I will fuck you up completely. Like, it's such a fun point of view. It's such a fun position to be in.
I'd love to switch gears a little and ask about one of my favorite movies, Bridesmaids.
Please.
First of all, I can't explain it, but it scratches an itch in my brain at the end when you and Kristen Wiig are doing like this dance
and the air drums and stuff.
I don't know what it is. It is so satisfying to watch.
You know what? That's just us.
It's
honestly.
Girlhood.
That was us.
Good.
That was girlhood. Yeah. And when you said the thing about breaking before, yeah, that's us. That was us making each other laugh and like.
Yep, that.
I mean, we were standing, it was, I don't know what time of night it was. And we were in, like botanical gardens somewhere in Pasadena or something. And my dress was maybe 300 pounds. It was so heavy. And they had to have a leaning post for me because it was so heavy and I couldn't sit. And Wilson Phillips was out there and we were like, what's life? What's life? What's happening? And you're tired because you've been filming a movie, but also delirious because you're laughing so hard so much of the time that we were just fucking around. And we found out.
You found out. Everyone found out.
Everyone found out. But we were having fun. And I do feel like I'm definitely like an air instrument person, and I like to make my friends laugh. And I feel like that was
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the dance floor face. It's all of it. It's all of it.
Yeah, it's girlhood.
Now, what Bridesmaids quote do people say to you the most?
People sometimes just crouch down, and I know that they're shitting in the street. That happened to me the other day. People they say it's happening.
They start doing the melt.
And they melt down. I was having dinner in Paris, and in the window in the hallway, I saw someone crouch down, crouch down, crouch down, crouch down. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, but it was kind of great. I loved it. I mean, I would say the shitting in the street is referenced. My favorite reference to it was at a Starbucks yet again. And they didn't ask me for my name. And I was like, all right, cool. And I was with my daughter. And then I got my cup and it said, for the woman that took a shit in the street. On my cup.
They wrote
Starbucks.
Shit on your cup.
Yeah.
They wrote shit on your cup. And that
my
might
daughter
be...
was like, what does it say, Mama? Oh, I'll tell you what it says. It says,
I mean, it's better than Mia.
You know what? It is. I'll take it.
God. I thought you were going to say they yelled, it's happening when your cup was up.
I mean, they might
way.
Might as well have.
Either way.
I feel like it's that. And I feel like people usually reference Kristen's lines to me. Like, it's ready to party. I'm like, that's great, honey. That's great. Not my line, but I love it.
God. Now, I just read that you were pregnant with your third when you were shooting. Is that right?
No, but you will appreciate this.
Okay.
I was nursing my second oldest daughter and she was 7 months. So I had that like thing where my boobs were filled with milk.
Yep.
And my stomach was like, are we still pregnant? What's happening?
Your organs were like, wait, we're supposed to go back?
Where are we? And then I started reading all of these things about I was pregnant. And because we were Lisa Evans, our costume designer, was a miracle worker and got me into clothing that I didn't think I'd ever get in. But I was 7 months postpartum.
Being in a movie, even within a year of giving birth to a human being, sounds like my worst nightmare.
It's
because
really hard.
trying to get dressed postpartum,
Awful.
I swear to God, is one of the worst experiences that a human being can experience in their life.
It's human torture.
Trash.
I was watching Dancing with the Stars. My daughter's obsessed with it. And she said that one of the girls on it, which is on Mormon Wives, the Mormon Wives reality show, had a baby like 9 weeks before or something bananas where I was like, wait, I couldn't walk. What are you talking about?
Is she wearing a diaper? I don't think those dance costumes allow for that much space.
Was she wearing it? What if it was a diaper, but it was this narrow?
Wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy if she did like a high kick and you could see the ruffles
of the diaper? The Velcro just came undone. I mean, I think she's much younger than me. I started having children when I was 33 and my last one was at 41. So my body was like, you're old. What are you doing? Stop doing this. I was like,
what?
But my body was not. Okay.
Has anyone done a welfare check on her? Like,
her kicks are so hot. She like bounced right back. I think there should be an exercise class that is basically Dancing with the Stars, but just you don't have to dance on television because everyone is in the shape of their lives and everyone is in the best mood. It's like the most positive, like life enforcing, like, oh my God, I'm so proud of myself moment.
Yeah.
And everyone's bodies are banging. But I want to do that just privately. I don't want to do it on television.
Don't call Maya about this.
Please don't call me, because I want to do it, but I just don't want to do it in front of anybody.
No. I could agree with that.
Yeah. I love it.
Now, switching gears again, I just watched a clip of you on Seth Meyers last year where you said, where you had to guess the mascots for the college basketball Sweet 16.
Oh boy, I remember that.
Is it still safe to say that you're not a huge sports fan?
I don't know that much about most sports. I know some sports.
It's funny because when you were describing your comedy upbringing, it very much mimics how I think sports have prepared me for life.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing how to play off of each other, it being a team effort, working together, all of those things. So I love that that's a little bit parallel.
I do say I do say comedy is a group sport. I prefer comedy as a group sport. I say it all the time.
I support that. That sounds great. Because I would not know how to comedy sport.
Comedy. I would not know how to comedy.
I would not know how to comedy
like
sport.
Is my favorite thing you've ever said.
I would not know how to comedy, period.
I disagree. Just going to say, I think you're funny. Just going to put it out there. I think you could.
Well, that's a wrap. We can be done now.
I just think you're a funny person. Like, I think that comedy is also timing. And I think that it's about the delivery of things and your take on things. And I think you're doing just fine. I mean, I think that it's relative, right? And so, yeah, maybe you didn't do the groundlings and like learn sketch and improv, but you know, I've always said this, my favorite hosts whenever they were on SNL were always professional athletes. Always.
You know what? A locker room shapes you.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're also I think professional athletes are calm. They're so used to performing live. Mm-hmm. So by the time they get to SNL, it's like, all right. And their bodies are so relaxed because they've worked out all morning. They're
I will say I'm biased, but I do think that my brother-in-law Travis did an outstanding job when he hosted. That's
exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Every single time.
But they're good at everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of a pain in the ass.
I also know, I know that your husband loved Farley growing up, right?
Obsessed.
So grew up watching that stuff and probably was imitating it. And yeah, they're funny. I saw the new Sandler movie. Travis is funny. They're funny. Yeah. But Derek Jeter, probably one of my all-time favorite hosts ever. There was a sketch that my friend wrote where he came to a party with a perm and he was just wearing a perm wig. And it might be my favorite memory of that night.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
How about we keep the bit from Seth Meyers going and you guess some more NFL team names?
Sure.
We'll start with my hometown, Philadelphia.
Right. Are they the Phillies?
That's baseball.
Okay. Oh, this is going to go great.
I thought for sure I just lobbed you the first one. Okay.
Okay. The Philadelphia football team.
NFL. Yep.
Well, I know that Pittsburgh are the Steelers. I know that.
Great.
Because my dad was originally from Pittsburgh. Steelers. Got it?
Okay. Got it.
We have
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. I have no idea. I could guess.
Sure.
I would say maybe the Philadelphia Buccaneers.
That would be Tampa Bay, but it was a good guess. Okay.
What are they?
Maybe the Eagles?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I feel like this one I think you have.
Okay.
Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Chiefs?
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
New England?
Patriots?
Nice.
Okay. Wow.
Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Carolina hot sauce.
Is delicious.
Carolina corn cobs. Carolina corn cobs.
I vote we change the name immediately. They're the Carolina Panthers, but corn cob sounds better. Next time I watch the Carolina Panthers, I'm going to cheer on the corn cobs.
How did they become the Panthers? What does that have to do with Carolina?
I'd love to tell you, but I don't have an answer.
It just sounds cool.
Okay, how about Arizona? I'll give you a hint. It's a bird.
So it's not the Diamondbacks.
That's the baseball team. I think we should have gone MLB.
I do watch baseball in my house. My husband loves baseball. Arizona. Well, I was going to say Chiefs, but that's wrong.
You already said that, and you were right the first time. So I think we should let that one lie.
I would say Arizona.
A red bird.
Oh, it's a red bird. Cardinals?
You nailed it.
Isn't that a baseball team?
It is also a baseball team.
But it's a football team too?
It's also a football team. Yes. Okay, I'm going to give you one more.
I love this.
Cleveland.
Browns?
Nailed it.
Is that right?
Absolutely nailed it.
Woo!
Look at that. We end on a high note. The last question I have for you. This is something I love to ask all my fellow mom guests. What is the best piece of motherhood advice that you have ever received?
A lot of really good ones. I would say the first one that comes to mind is what's most important is you love your child. So when you're beating yourself up about whether it's being a working mom or not being there enough or losing your temper, doing something that is just, or you feel that you're not good enough, you're the only one that can love your child the way that you do. And you have to make sure that they know that, and they do know it. I also just feel like it segues into just being a working mom and feeling like there's this expectation, or I've been asked so many times, like, how do you do it all? And I can't believe that is projected on us, because there is no such thing. There is not one human being that can do everything all at once. And I try really hard to do everything I can, but I can't do anything fully. There's no time machine or teleporting machine that I can use to be everywhere all the time for my kids. Not to mention I have more than one kid. So I do everything the best that I can, but I do not do anything fully. And I really just try to remind myself not to put pressure on myself about that. Like, I can't, there's no such thing. Like, stop telling me that I'm supposed to look, like I didn't have a baby 7 months after I had a baby, or stop telling me that I'm supposed to be there for every single thing with my kids when I started working before I had kids. And it's okay to be a working mother, but like, I don't do anything fully. I do the best I can.
That's so good. I cannot thank you enough for coming on today. It was such a pleasure to talk to you.
It's really nice to talk to you. You're the pleasure. I like you more.
I'm so serious. You are like such a breath of fresh air. I have enjoyed your work so much.
Thanks.
I hope that everyone else tunes into Apple TV to check out Loot. It is outstanding, as with the rest of your portfolio. I love what you're doing, and I cannot thank you enough for coming on today.
Thanks, Kylie. It's my pleasure. And I love that we started with the sound of your baby. I think that
set the tone.
It set the absolute tone. Made me so happy. Thank you. It's so lovely to talk to you.
And that's a wrap on another episode of Not Gonna Lie. You can find even more clips from my longer conversation with Maya on my YouTube channel on More Shit Monday. I'll be back next Thursday with a brand new episode. Follow Not Gonna Lie on all social media at NGL with Kylie. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Not Gonna Lie is a Wave original brought to you by Old Navy. Thanks again to the real ones for tuning in.